and you both were enjoying this beautiful night. Next morning, I woke up and saw that I'm alone in the bed and he is not here. And I felt sad because I want to see him beside me in the morning. So I thought I can get morning from him, but he left me all alone. And I looked under the blanket. I'm still, and I remember everything and blushed and said, he got jealous. That's why he made me his. You smile and remember words he said you yesterday. After completing a long session, Taeyong picked you up and laid you down on bed and pulled the blanket over you both. Are you okay? He said, and you nodded your head. Princess, don't ever try to make me jealous. I think you got to know that what I will do if you make me jealous. Next time, the consequences will be more harder and you will be fixed the bed for 1 month. He said, and you gulped the lump in your throat and you nodded your head as okay. While remembering his dominant words over you, you felt happy, and while remembering his last night long session, you felt shy and your cheeks turned red, and you pulled the blanket all over your body, and you can smell his strong manly scent from his blanket, and you hug it tightly while feeling relaxed. You slept like that for 1 hour and you got up from sleep. You thought that you will see him now, but still he didn't show up, and you slowly got up from bed and you started looking everywhere, but there is no sign of his presence, and you felt sad that he is not here with you after that happened last night. You expected him to be beside you in the morning, but he was not there on bed and he was not there in home also. And while feeling sad, you were about to go back home with tears in your eyes. But when you went out, you saw his car in the parking area, and while seeing his car, you felt happy. You felt like your soul came again into your body, and you rubbed the tears and went again inside the house to check for him properly. So you want to see him now at any cost and you wanted to be in his embrace. You went inside the house and started to search for him again, and you are checking every room, but this time also you didn't find him and you are feeling sad. And you were about to cross his home office room. You listen his voice talking to someone, and while listening to his voice, a smile formed on your lips and you knocked the door and went inside. You went towards him and stood in front of him, and as the desk is glassed through, you can see his long, thick thighs and legs, and he is wearing shorts. And while seeing this, your cheeks turned red, and you started to smirk as an idea came in your mind, and you slowly went towards him, and he looked at you confusingly and signaled you to wait for 5 minutes, and he continued again talking on phone. And you nodded your head while smiling and smirkingly, and you went closer to him and sat on his eyes widened and he gasped a little and looked at you and signaled you to get up from him, but you nodded your head as no, and you laid your head on his chest and started playing with his t-shirt, and he signed and again continued talking. He cut the call and kept his phone on the desk and looked at you. How are you feeling now? I'm fine. Here, take this. These are some painkillers. Take them. You will feel relieved. And take them now, he said while giving them to you, and you kissed his cheek and got up from his lap. And you were about to take the tablets, and he said, you go home after eating your breakfast and taking tablets. Your parents and your brother will be tensed if you not go home fast. No, I'm not hungry now. I will eat after going home. Okay, don't forget to eat breakfast after going home. Okay, you said while looking down, playing with his fingers, and he kissed your hair. As Taeyong is seeing you from long time, he knows that you want to say something, and he asked, "Why? And do you want something?" Baby, can we go on a date today night? What? Baby? He was shocked when you called him baby, and he said, Van, you can't call me like that. You know, it's very, don't call again. What if someone listen to us? Why? Why can't I call you like that? And who is there to listen? No, Van, you can't call me like that. It doesn't make any sense, he said while shouting, and you flinched at his sudden rise in voice. Why are you shouting? You said in scared tone, and he controlled his anger and said, I'm sorry, and I didn't mean to shout at you. I'm sorry. Don't be scared of me. Now you go home and get fresh up and take some rest. And about it, I'm sorry I can't take you out because I have important meeting today and I recently got important project with your father and I want to work on that project without any disturbance. And it can take 1 month to complete project. So I'm full busy for 1 month and it's an important project and understand. He said while kissing your hair and you said, it's okay baby, work is important. I won't disturb you. Bye, I'm going. I don't want to disturb you more and eat on time. You said before coming out and Tank smiled at you and said, okay, bye, take care. It's been 2 weeks. I didn't see Taeyong. After that night, I call him every day and night to talk, but his phone is switched off. I think he is busy in his work. He said it's very important project, right? I should not disturb him. You kept your phone on table and then your mom called you for eating lunch and you went down. You went down and saw everyone are sitting already and you were surprised to see your father and your brother at this time at home. What they are doing here? Today is a working day and they should be in office at this time, right? And I think they are not helping Ting to complete the project. Princess, you came? Sit. Let's start our lunch, he said while smiling, and you went towards the table and sat on chair. And as there is nothing to do, I prepared all your favorite dishes. Eat it and tell me how they are made. What? You prepared all this, Oppa? Without going to office? Yes, baby, there is nothing to do at office. All projects are completed and we are free for some days. What? There is no important project to complete at office, Oppa? No, princess. Why are you asking like that? Means Uncle Taeyong is also free? Yes, princess, Taeyong is also free and he is enjoying his most of the time at home and playing video games. And who told you that? We have an important project to complete. Then you smiled a little and said, No, no one said. I thought you all are busy. Then Jungkook looked at you and signaled you what happened, but you didn't say anything and you nodded your head as nothing. And you ate your lunch and after that you went back to your room. I went into my room and sat down near the door and cried. Why did he lie to me? Did he ever loved me or he is acting like he loved me? Why does he want to avoid me by saying lies? You were crying thinking about this, but you thought it's waste of crying at home and better to ask him, and you picked your car keys and came out of the room to ask him face to face. You reached his home and saw his car, and you soon ran inside the house, and you saw him playing video games on TV. When he saw you, he got shocked and he stood up from couch. And you went near him and asked him in anger and while holding your tears not to cry in front of him and you said, Jayang, why did you lie to me? And why you said you have an important project to complete when you have nothing and you are enjoying in your home peacefully? Do you know how much I missed you and I love you? How can you still lie to me? Why, and I'm sorry to tell you lie, but I have a reason. After that night when I woke up and saw you, then I remember everything what happened night and I felt guilty. I did wrong with you. Why you felt guilty and why you felt wrong? Don't you love me? You did that with your interest, right? I didn't force you. Then why you are saying like this now? Why and how many times should I tell you I can't love you? It's wrong. Tears form in your eyes when you listen his heartbreaking words. What? It's wrong? Then what about the night we spent together? Didn't you get jealous of Jinsu because he was close to me? Why, and I was not jealous. It just I got worried about you. So I came to there and as a responsible person, I took you out from that place. But as I was drunk, I couldn't control myself and did like that stupid work to you, Van. I want to say this before, but I thought it's waste of time. When he said those words, you got angry and you slapped him and held his collar. When he said those words, I got angry and sad because he used me when he was drunk and he don't love me, but he did it with me because of he's drunk. How can you talk like that, Mr. Kim Taeyong? How can you do this to me? I thought of moving on from you, but you came to me by yourself and giving me high hope, and I thought we will be together. You are mine and I am yours. You know, after that day, I didn't sleep properly because of you. I got scared that what if you leave me again? What if you don't take responsibility after making me lose? Will you take responsibility if I get? I hate you, Mr. Kim Taeyong. I hate you forever and ever. You are my biggest mistake I made. I give my heart to you and everything. But you stopped saying and went out of the house as you don't want to waste your words and tears in front of him. Taeyong fell on the ground while crying. What did I do? I made my Van cry. I break her heart. Now she hates me, destroyed her hope on me. I'm biggest jerk in this world and I'm not a man who has dared to accept his feelings in fear of society and relationship and I'm making my love sad. What this society thinks if I marry a young girl, and what Mr. Chong thinks I make her daughter love me behind his back. That day I lost control and did it with her. That poor soul has trusted me, but I'm a jerk. I'm not ready to take the responsibility also. I hate myself. I hate myself for making my love cry. I went straight to my room and locked the door and started crying hard. I couldn't control my tears. They are coming out continuously. Why are you crying, and don't waste your valuable tears for that man who break your heart. He don't deserve you, and don't cry. While crying, you are consoling yourself, but tears are not at all stopping. In this whole week, you became cold as ice, and you are not talking to anyone and spending time alone. And Jungkook observed your behavior, and your this coldness is making him worry. The girl who used to be cheerful and happy and make everyone happy has become like this. And now you are sitting on garden area alone and crying. Then Jungkook came and sat beside you, and you quietly rubbed your tears. What happened, princess? Why are you crying? Nothing, Oppa. You can't hide anything from me, Vaan. Tell me what happened. Don't you want to share your pain with your Oppa? After listening his words, you started to cry hard loudly, and you told him everything what happened between you and Cheung. It's okay, princess. Don't cry for a jerk like him. I will teach him a nice lesson. Just wait. I will make him to regret for breaking my princess heart. Leave it, Oppa. I don't want to make things more worse. After that, Jungkook said you many calming words and make you feel good. And you felt okay after sharing your pain with him. These days, you are totally ignoring Taeyong, and you are still cold and silent with everyone. But you are trying to change to be normal with your family. But you are still cold with Taeyong. Even when he came to your home, also you ignored him. But he stayed at you as always, with a hope that you will look at him and talk with him. But it's not useful. And you ignored him as he is invisible for you. Today you came to your dad's office as they are worried about you. You thought to make them a little happy to visit them. And you brought them lunch. And you know he will also be here. But you want to make your parents and brother happy and not to care for a person who broke your heart before. You reached the office and went inside, and everyone greeted you with a smile, and you returned the same smile with them. And you knock on the door once and open the door of your father's cabin with a smile on your face. But it faded when you saw Taeyong in this room only, and he is sitting along with your brother, mother, and while seeing you, your father said while getting up from his chair, "Van, you are here? I'm so happy to see you here, child. Come here, we are discussing something important about you only." You frowned in confusion and looked at everyone. Your mom, dad, and brother, they are looking very happy. But Tim has no expression on his face, and you got confused what they are talking about. What, dad? What are you talking? You said in confusion. Princess, I want you to get married to my friend's son. He said that he saw your Instagram profile and he fell in love with you and asked if he could marry you. You became silent and you didn't say anything. Princess, he is a good person. I know him from his childhood. I saw him growing up. He likes you so much. Give it a try. Meet him once. If you don't like him, then you can cancel his marriage. We won't force you and while your father is saying this, you looked at Taeyong and his eyes are in hope that you will say no to this marriage. But it's not happened like that. What you said next made him shocked as hell, and you took a deep breath and said, okay, Dad, I will marry him. I don't have any objection, but I hope that he will not a coward like others to run away from his feelings after doing everything you said while looking at Taeyong. And he silently looked down. What? She said okay to this marriage? How can she accept this marriage? Van is mine, only mine. I can't let this marriage happen. But how can I do after I did that with her? She hates me, but I can't lose my love. Love you and you are mine. To be continued.